Who stays and who leaves when a Christmas week atmospheric river pits official warnings against family and property? Maya brings community, historical context, and urgency. Leo brings forensic scrutiny and practical fixes. Stay with us. This storm will test every emergency system and decision. The official story and the public story are colliding this holiday week. A powerful atmospheric river hit California late Tuesday, and now communities, officials, and reporters are telling very different versions of what's next.
Look, the science was clear. NWS issued a rare, high risk for excessive rainfall north of Los Angeles. But people in burn scar zones got evacuation warnings, and many initially declined to leave.
Hold on, some of those residents are weighing family and property. Reporters captured folks saying they wouldn't leave for Christmas. Local coverage even showed a signed refusal form for those who stayed.
Here's the timeline. Late Tuesday, the first wave moved onshore. By Wednesday, a rare high-risk zone, flash flood and tornado warnings, rescues, and road washouts. Forecasts warned multiple heavy rounds through Friday, with a second impulse on Christmas Day.
The human stakes are real: swift water and drainage rescues, crews reporting mud and debris closures, firefighters saying this could bring a year's worth of rain in days. Vulnerable households near burn scars face life-threatening debris flows.
Fine, it's intense. But we need clear, practical messaging, not only headlines like record-breaking. People heard mixed lists of towns under warnings, and travelers are seeing LAX delays and snarled freeways.
There are factual inconsistencies worth flagging. Rain totals vary: 4 to 8 inches in valleys, 6 to 14, or up to a foot in mountains. Outage counts range from thousands locally to aggregated figures over 100,000. Door-to-door contacts are reported at about 380 or 383.
Those differences aren't small. Discrepancies change evacuation logistics and relief priorities. Deputies knocking on roughly 380 homes is a targeted intervention. But if reporting blurs that, some at risk may not get timely help.
Data variation happens between field crews and statewide aggregators. The fix is transparency, up-to-date local maps, clear routes, and simple commands like turn around, don't drown, so people can act without parsing conflicting numbers.
Unanswered questions remain: exact storm totals at key sites, precise outage tallies, and how much runoff reservoirs will accept. We also need clarity on when additional mandatory orders might expand as the second impulse arrives.
This is about unequal exposure. Sandbags were posted in Malibu, crews door-knocked high-risk properties, and yet many residents still lack trust in evacuation systems. We should be talking about long-term burn scar mitigation and faster assistance for those rebuilding after fires.
Agreed on mitigation, but people must also take personal responsibility. Sign up for local alerts, pack medications, secure your home, and critically, never drive through moving water. As one first responder put it, 6 inches can float your vehicle.
Broader impacts are sweeping. Gusts reported near 100 miles per hour in some hills, mountain passes near Whiteout, ski resorts closed, thousands of outages, major road closures, and state emergency declarations. The California National Guard was placed on standby.
Listen to people on the ground. Families who rebuild after fires are sandbagging at Christmas, facing financial and emotional strain. Tactical steps, door-to-door outreach, sandbag distribution, shelter space, save lives when storms like this hit.
And to be frank, evacuation fatigue is real. Officials must balance urgency with clear enforcement and support. If you choose to stay, sign the acknowledgement, but understand you're relying on very thin margins if debris blocks access.
What we'll watch next: the second atmospheric impulse due on Christmas Day, expanding flash flood warnings, and real-time outage and road reports. For now, avoid non-essential travel, heed orders, and sign up for local emergency alerts. We'll keep following the data and the stories.